Welcome back to the channel. My name is SV and we are playing Satisfactory Update 5. Still in the experimental at the time of recording this, but it may already be out in early access. So you'll see that in future videos when I switch that over. Today we are going to be building rotors. And we're going to do basically the exact same method that we've been doing. It has been fairly successful. The difference here is, well, for one, I just deleted that, and that was intentional because what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a smart splitter here, and then I'm going to say this will be our output. Yep, and I have to figure out what to do with rotors. Sorry, I was just started thinking there. Okay, so center is going to be any, and then right is going to be overflow. So this is priority, and when this is backed up, then we start going out, and that'll go into storage. So we do our usual 2 up there for sorting, and then we're going to do our just total of 4 machines. For our good old-fashioned random little setup here. Oh boy, sometimes those lines are really hard to read and see like which one is the right one. One of the things that the developer, Coffee Stain, did that I wish I knew was going to happen before it did was they set up what is called a world grid, meaning I can't really showcase it here because I've got actual tiles or actual foundations here. But the idea is that you're able to construct your factory on a universal grid, meaning I could go well up into those hills, hold control, and it snaps to a grid. And as long as I snap there and I snap here, those two should align if I ever decide to meet them, which is frickin' awesome. Like, what a cool thing. But also, boy, I wish we knew that before, you know? Okay, how are we going to do this? Because we have, I think this is how I want. That's plates, and this is rotors. Rotors are here. I may just jump it and then bring it over. Yeah, I think I may just go like so, and then, yeah, let's go this way. And okay, I should actually line it up the way I want it though, you know? Okay, so rotors are fed in. Stators are going to be fed in. My question though is, I am going to do, I'm going to do this. Is that going to line up? No. Which one do I want above? I think I actually want, oh my goodness. that's actually going to pose a problem. Because... Okay, let's actually get these in place, because then maybe it'll give me a little bit insight into how I want to structure this. Sorry, working through the logistics of this quite literally in real time. Okay. So far so good. Okay, so if that's the bottom one, and I kind of have no problem me in this way, but what if I do that, and then what if I do, as a temporary solution, like so, then I bring it to just right here, like that, and then maybe it just kind of rests on these two pillars. Like that, and then this one I run it this way. This is such a much less cute way of doing it, but I mean it's gonna get the job done for sure. Alright, I think I'm okay with the way that this turned out. Let's get our walls around it. And then this should complete our build. Yep, that stops there. So that's that wall. And then we need mergers that are going in this direction. And like so. And then if I just do a wall, okay, if I actually do the wall there, that should be good. And so this will mean, oh, that's unfortunate because that's really going to mess with our power. Let's see, it's probably going to clip. But, you know, there are worse things if that is the case. I prefer it not to, of course, but if it has to, it has to. What are you going to do? Yeah, it's going to clip for sure. There's no way this is not clipping through something. What do we want? Motors here. It sounds like we're already producing. What are we clipping through? Oh my goodness. Are we not actually going to clip through anything? It's a Christmas miracle. Rotor. Or that's motors. And so, look at that. Our first motors are off the line. And those are legitimately the first ones that we have made in this factory without handcrafting. So we've got stators, we've got motors, we've got modular frames, reinforced iron plates. Next up, I want. All right, so let's see. This is two factories long. The other side's 3 factories long. Then over here, I think we're going to do 3 factories long also. I might as well just start it right here, right? I think we're doing a gap of 4 spaces. 2, 3, 4. It should be there. And then it's 2, a sorting floor, and then we've got our good old... I'm like kind of worried we're gonna have to redo the power grid. Because, well, you know, we only have the set of 18. I mean, I guess I can go find more coal and water and build a second coal generator plant somewhere. But I want to use the coal that's in here. So we have this stuff over there for steel, and we have this over here because I want to build this for gunpowder and obelisks. At least that's the plan right now. Okay, so what are we building here? This is probably AI limiters, as that's closest to the location of these ingredients. So let's build that. Okay. And, oh, not a splitter, we want a merger. And yes, we want to go in that direction. Good job for remembering this time, SV. That's, I think, where... No, it's one further than it would normally go. Then that's to there, and that's to there. And then we're doing the usual bring them up from the bottom like we've done for the other builds. And that's offset. That's where we want it. With a splitter here and here. Nope, with a splitter there and there. So in case you also didn't know, you could see these little markings. Green means it's out. Yellow like that means it's an input. FYI. So if you're like not sure how, if you placed it correctly, like what the hell happened there? Yep, and that's good. Alright, let's place good old splitters. That is one of the things that Smart Foundations mod recently added, was the ability to not quite copy, but you could just say like extend. Like if I did a splitter, it would automatically do this across my assemblers because it recognizes that they're there, so it automatically does like a staggered approach like this. And then it also connects the belts accordingly, which is really handy. But I think it does the, like, where it's one lower and then it does a belt instead of a lift, which I'm not as big a fan of, as you can tell. I like this kind of drop down feeling. And it is, the frame rate is bad in this section. Let me look at CPU usage. It's only at 55%, 40% now, so it's not, I don't know, not quite very stable. I don't know if we were like maybe potentially on the verge of loading into a new area, but that would be surprising based on where we are. Once you got this down, you can just move, you know? That's this one into here, and then it's that one like that, that one like that, and then it's that directly in there. Man, you see this frame rate? That's why sometimes I don't mind doing things off camera. It's a little bit more efficient. It's this one. For me, as I don't have to deal with the frame rate stuff, but also I can build things when I'm listening to a podcast or something like that. So that's not like it's a total issue. Okay, so I've got. Ooh, I almost spilled my drink. All right, so it's copper plates and what is it? What are we building? Oh my god, that fucking dog outside. Oh yeah, quick fire. Oh my god, what is this dog? It's that goddamn corgi again. Let me close the window because he's annoying. Just nonstop every single day. Every single day. Alright, anyway. Back to it. I'm going to do the same thing I did here. We're going to borrow this quick wire line. And that works out like super well. And then we do have to take the copper sheets a little bit of a distance. And I think I might raise this up a little bit. And we're just going to borrow this line all the way down. And at this point I think I could actually delete all of these because that should reach. Delete that. So we don't, I do need this one for right now, I think. That's the only way that I might attach right now. So if I go like so, this should be good, and then get rid of that, and we are golden. I think. Okay, let me finagle my way up here. Great time for an autosave. Then we got to get power up in this. I think we did determine that that doesn't clip anything, right? No, it gets close, but it doesn't actually clip. That is awesome. I super like this. I kind of stumbled upon it, if I'm honest. I didn't really like go out of my way to come up with an efficient way to put this together, but kind of here we are. All right, we've got some going here. AI limiters here. Just like to make sure that all of our connections are good. Yeah, we're golden. We've got AI limiters happening. And then we'll close this up. What is happening outside today? What is up with these people? And look at that. What are those? AI limiters. So, I think there's like one more major one that I wanted to build. Okay, let's look. So it's going to be the combination of those two. Oh no, we need these as well. So let's build encased industrial beams next. And I think we'll build it right here. I don't know if that's the right amount of wall sections, but we'll find out when we wrap that up a little bit. Oh, that won't reach. Dang. Oh, that's right. We've been doing it this way. Did I get that in the right spot? I did. Okay. And here. Splitters first. We're nailing this. I mean, after how many times the charm? And like legitimately, we're gonna have. I mean, all the machines are running flat out already because they are feeding into sinks. But we have added quite a few additional assemblers. And I don't think I actually have the power to support all of this. So I may off camera have to build another power plant somewhere until we get into fuel. So once we get into fuel, then that's a good little stopgap until we get into nuclear, which I have never built. We're going to attempt. But it does not look easy. Nuclear, that is. Okay, that's all set up well. That line's good. Let's just set these up the way we like them. Well, once you do this a few times, it is a lot easier, huh? I don't have any splitters here yet. Okay. And last but not least, it's this one. I wonder if it knows by looking at the other ones across which way it should align. Holy cow, this frame rate's bad. What is happening with our lovely frame rate? Okay, that's definitely not the placement we want. We want it right in that. And then this is going to be encased industrial beams, which is a little bit of a problem one for me because it takes the steel beams. The reason that's a problem is obviously we're using quite a bit of steel beams to construct our all of our belts. But you got to do what you got to do to progress, right? Like eventually we'll have a whole ton of those. That's not the right way. And that'll be great for Mark IVs, because that's what Mark IV belts use. Yep, that's exactly how I wanted that game. Not the straight path, but a really roundabout one. Okay. And then this one is our last one. And since this is concrete and steel beams, we're going to have to venture down here a little bit to pull this, because the concrete is well away. This little sorting floor worked out pretty dang well, I gotta say. I think this last line is steel beams. It is. I do have a full container's worth of them still, so there's that. So I shouldn't be too worried for the status of them just yet as far as quantities, but it'll definitely get to a point where we're going to be running really low on steel beams, and that's going to be unfortunate. And where's concrete here? This one? And then is that encased industrial beam set? Let's go and verify. Trust that you completed it correctly. Verify it also though. Is that straight? It is. We should start seeing some of them come out here soon. Let's see. Everybody take a sip. You gotta get the concrete all the way out here, you know? Hey, look at that. Okay, let's see if all of these are receiving. Yep. Easy. Okay. And how much time do we have? Not enough time to build the next two. I think I'm going to cut this one just very slightly short. Some of these videos, you know, are 30 minutes, some of them are 40 minutes, some of them are an hour, depending on how carried away I got. But I think I'm going to cut this one here just for time. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. I'm having a really great time. And if you are, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.